Phoenix up by 2. Smith with a good screen. Cunningham tag. Mitchell. Foul and 1. Mitchell classic that one. And a chance for Indiana to take the lead.
We've been talking about poise of Phoenix, but how about Kelsey Mitchell? 5 minutes in the first half, no points. Second half, she has made the game easier for her teammates because she's been involved in moving the ball and not just breaking off the offense.
Oh, wow.
What a play.
Clutch shot and a chance for them to take the lead. And they do. 1-point lead for the Fever. Cloud into the front court. Off the stagger. Griner inside. Got attention on the catch and got the foul.
That's the kind of execution I'm talking about. So they forced the switch. They got Griner on a roll to the rim.
And Brittany Griner at the free throw line, 77%.
See, the switch right here, Boston and Clark get both caught up. Lack of communication, late on the rotation, tagging the roll. And when, like we said before, when Griner catches it that deep, forget about it.
Great poise, as you mentioned, by Cloud to get that entry pass to connect to Griner, who knocks the game at 81. Brittany Griner, 8 of 13 from the field. 24, 6, and 2. And still tied. Clark will bring it across. 1 minute to go. Smith with the screen. She ghosts it. Clark, dribble still alive. Probing. Copper staying with her. Now Taurasi switches onto her. She draws 2. Throw the lead. Samuelson. Smith with the rebound. Got ripped by Taurasi. We have a whistle. And a foul is going to go against Melissa Smith. Her 5th. Wow, Samuelson had a chance there, Debbie.
Well, and Caitlin Clark goes right to Katie and says, keep shooting it, right? Because Katie Lou needs to have confidence right now.
Taurasi has been in these situations so many times.
I'm surprised Indiana didn't review that.
And surprisingly left that on the front rim on the first one. 87% at the free throw line this season. For one of the greatest to ever do it, Diana Taurasi. Some say in the winter of her career, she will tell you otherwise. Telling BG, hey, I put that shot on layaway. I owe you one. 41.5 to go, Debbie Antonelli. Great finish coming up. A sellout crowd of over 17,000 on hand here at the corner of Taurasi Way and Jefferson. Phoenix leading by 1, but it's Fever basketball right now. Both teams have their reset timeouts at hand. They can advance the ball and substitute without going to a huddle. Samuelson to trigger, sideline out of bounds. Here's Boston. Mitchell for the lead. The midi committee at work.
What a play by Christy Sides. You get Mitchell, the lefty, going left off a pin down action.
And
it's a fantastic piece of execution.
Great call by Coach Sides here.
Here comes the pin down. Mitchell to the left. Beautiful. Perfectly executed.
So Phoenix using its remaining reset timeout. They advance it.
Go for defensive substitutions here for Indiana, which you can substitute on a reset timeout.
Cloud off the Griner screen, got the switch for the lead, comes off, loose ball, and the Fever have it.
Got to get it over. Got to get it over.
And we have a timeout called by Coach Sides. There's 18 on the shot clock. So you got to do the math to see how much time they have remaining to get it into the front court. But they can advance on the timeout.
Now you got Kelsey Mitchell all the way in the backcourt, which gives her a running start. She's the quickest player and their best free throw shooter, one of their best.
There's a 3-second difference between the shot and game clock.
You got to be strong with the ball right here. You know Phoenix is going to probably look to trap and then foul.
Clean it up on the sidelines.
They just played their hand on what they're going to run, too.
Had to show their hand a little bit. Samuelson trying to get it in against Griner. Clark fouled by Sutton. And that will put Caitlin Clark at the free throw line to help bring them a step closer to putting this game on ice. Even though she makes 2 here, potentially, it's still a 1-possession game. She missed one of her 2 free throws the last time at the line a few moments ago. 3 for 4 today from the stripe.
No more reset timeouts for Phoenix.
And Clark makes it a 2-point lead for the Fever. Phoenix has timeouts remaining.
They can call timeout to advance it, and that's what they'll do.
Caitlin Clark, after the clutch free throws there, has 15 points, 9 rebounds, 12 assists on 4 of 14 from the field, just 2 of 10 from deep. But they'll gladly forget about the stats and take a win here, looking for their 8th win of the season, and by the way, maybe their first win. Cloud gets it into Griner. Oh, and she boots it right to Wheeler. Oh, wow. A cataclysmic turnover for the Phoenix Mercury. Catastrophic after the inbound pass as Cloud got disjointed and disconcerted and ended up booting it to Wheeler.
I heard Nate Tibbett say handoff action on the top.
Yes.
And then a roll. And miscommunication by Phoenix. What a break for Indiana.
It didn't look like Griner was looking to hand it off at all.
I don't think she was.
And you heard the same thing that I did. It sounded like it was supposed to be a dribble handoff action. Instead, it'll be Kelsey Mitchell going to the free throw line as Copper commits her 6th foul, so her evening has ended. And what a second half it's been.
Yes, for Kelsey,
Mitchell.
Absolutely, Mark. Incredible second half. After 0 for 3, 5 minutes, didn't play in the second quarter at all. And Christy Sides got her going early in the 3rd.
She came back like Lazarus, folks. I mean, she had played 5.5 minutes in that opening half, was 0 for 3. And here in the second half has been one of the catalysts to tip this in the Fever's favor. She's got 14 points. Cunningham to inbound.
They can still get a 2 here, but I think they need a 3.
Taurasi 3 ball comes up short, rebounded by Wallace, and that might do it. With 7.4 to go, Aaliyah Boston in the middle. 6 of 9, 17 points, 8 rebounds. The Indiana Fever bouncing back after getting drilled in Seattle a couple of nights ago.
In front of the largest crowd since 1997.
What about that?
How about that?
Over 17,000 here at Footprint Center. Spoiling the proceedings for the home crowd. But you know what? You look around and you see a lot of number 22 Fever jerseys. Home being the operative word. Cloud walks into the 3 off the mark. And that'll do it. The Indiana Fevers storm into the desert and win their first game against a team over 500 as Coach Sides' team rallies back in the 3rd quarter to win it